friends, it's Miss Sarah, and for National Picnic Day we are going to make a paper craft called Ants at a Picnic. So it's going to look kind of like this, and it's just going to be a little picnic with an ant and a watermelon. So your kit will include the instructions on how to do it, and it'll include your piece of black paper and 3 circles for your little ant, a green and pink sheet of paper for your watermelon, and then your red and white sheet so that you can make your picnic tablecloth. You will need your own scissors, glue, and either a marker or a crayon to draw your ant's face, and of course your watermelon seeds. So the first thing we're going to do is take our red sheet of paper, and you are just going to cut that right in half. So you'll have 2 red squares, and you are just going to glue them right on your white sheet of paper diagonally. So it'll look like that, and I'm going to do it with you, and I'll hold it up so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, put that down, and we will glue this one. Okay, so it'll look like that. So you'll have your little diagonal red. So next we're going to make our little ant. So you'll have, like I said, your 3 little circles already made for your ant's body. And you'll have this little strip of paper, and we're going to cut out 6 legs and 2 antennas. So if you want, you can make them all the same shape, and it'll be super easy to cut them out evenly. What I did is I folded it in half and then cut it that way. But you can also fold it again so that you have less cuts as well. But that way, I know that I need to make 4 cuts out of this one and 4 cuts out of this one. So just little strips. Like I said, you can cut it in half again if you want. So I just cut it down the middle and down the middle again. You're just going to do that so that your little body has 6 legs. We don't want 8 legs because we want him to be an ant and not a creepy spider. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to just grab these up so that we can glue our little ant body on. Okay, so we have our little pieces here. You can set 2 aside for your antennas, and we'll start with gluing our little 3 circles on. You can put them on the white part, or you can put them on the red part, wherever you want your ant to be. So I just kind of lined it up so they overlap just a little bit, and you can just glue that on. And then we'll put the legs on after. You can just slide them right on. Alright. So I have it. It looks like that. But remember, you can put him on the white part of your tablecloth, or you can put him on the red part, wherever you'd like him to be crawling. So now I have my little legs, and I'm just going to put a little glue on each of those and slide them under his little body. Okay, so I did 2 under his middle circle and 1 under his little butt. But you can have his legs however you'd like them to be. And if you don't want his legs to be flat, you can also kind of crimp them a little. Like just kind of bend them so it looks like he's actually crawling. But you can also glue him straight on as well. That is up to you. But I think it looks kind of creepier to have his legs going. So I'll put his last little leg in, and there we go. So it'll look a little bit like that. And then for his two antennas, I kind of wanted to make them look a little bit different than his legs. So I just kind of cut a little corner off. I'll show you what that looks like, just like that. And then you'll just flip them just to kind of give it a little bit of shape. And then you're going to just, like the other one, just like the legs, you're going to just glue it right underneath. So now you have your little ant. And I took a marker. If you have a white marker or white crayon, that works a little bit better, but I wanted to draw a little face on him to make him look a little happy because he's about to eat some watermelon. So you can draw a little face on him. Okay, so the next part that you're going to do is grab your watermelon. So you'll have your green and pink slice, and I noticed that it's easier to keep them together so that they're the same size when you're cutting. And what I did is I just made a half circle out of it. So I started at the top and kind of made it look like a bowl. And I went all the way around so it looked like this. And you'll see that the back is the same. And when we have watermelon, the rind or the green part of it always sticks out a little bit more like that to make it look like a watermelon. So what I did is exactly that. I slid it out so that the green is down a little bit, and then I cut across this way so that our pulp, or the part that you eat, is a little bit smaller but still fits in the rind perfectly. So you'll see that the pink is no longer there, and you can glue it just like that. So I glued these two together, and remember, you want your rind to stick out a little bit on the bottom, but not a lot, just a little bit, like that. And then, because either you or your aunt took a little bite, I actually cut out a little bite in my watermelon. You could do that on the edge, you could do it in the middle, or you could just leave your watermelon whole and it'll look like the ant is about to eat it. But I did just a little bit, just a little bite mark like that. And then you're going to just glue it on your tablecloth. You can put it wherever you'd like. I'm going to set it up so it looks like the ant is about to take a bite again, like that. And then you're going to take your marker, your black crayon, whatever coloring utensil you have, and I just made little watermelon seeds all around my watermelon. If you have a seedless watermelon, you don't have to draw them on, but I think it's a little bit more fun to have the watermelon seeds. So, close my glue. That is our ants at a picnic. Just in time for National Picnic Day. I hope you enjoy this beautiful Saturday and go have a picnic. Go to your local park, go in your backyard, sit in your living room on a blanket and enjoy some watermelon or some sandwiches, some potato salad, whatever you like to eat at your picnics, and enjoy your day. We will see you next time. Have a great day, friends.